So hello my girls and my lovely witches and my lovely guys. So here I am in this new year and I finally had time to make my video about why girls dress slutty and why and if it's right for men to interpret something sexual in it. Well, to get one thing clear first is that no woman in this world will give you a booty call with clothes. If a woman wants to give you a booty call, she will give you a booty call, no matter what she's wearing. No woman expresses her sexual needs with her clothing. That's just something men think, which is far away from reality. So how I came to this subject is because I was talking to this girl on Instagram and she sent me this post where it said that when a girl says no, it actually means yes. And if you touch her and she says she doesn't want that she actually likes it. According to her clothes, you can tell. For example, if she's wearing a short skirt, then men will ask, well, why is she wearing it if she doesn't want any attention? Well, what is attention? She probably does maybe want attention, but not that kind of attention. The problem is girls want positive attention. They don't know how to get that, so they do things and then they get the negative attention. That's a different story. I'm going to make a video about that. But now we're here with the clothing. So, what is a woman saying, or what does she really want? Why is she dressing, you can call it sleazy, or cheap, or freely? Why is a woman presenting her boobs so openly in the club if she doesn't want you to touch them? Well, sounds kind of stupid, doesn't it? If a woman wants sex, she will come to you and tell you she wants sex. She will probably hit on you and tell you, come on, let's get into the corner, or let's go to my place. Yeah, she will do that. And if a woman wants sex, she will show you, trust me. She will let you know. The thing is, well, women just usually go partying to have fun. And for us women, there's more fun to life than only sex, which is sadly a big reason why men even go outside. Take a girl home and have sex. Well, sometimes we just think it's fun dressing up for ourselves. It's like Halloween. It's fun. Just because something's fun, which is not connected to sex, doesn't mean that it's a booty call. It's so complicated. I asked a lot of girls on my Instagram account why they dress that way, and then they gave me explanations, and then I asked guys what they think when they see a woman that dresses that way, and they told me mostly the same thing. And the thing is, guys really think that. Guys really think if you're wearing a really sexy skirt and you're smiling at him that you want his attention fully. Well, maybe you do want his attention, but guys, just because a girl wants you to smile back doesn't mean she wants you to tear her clothes off and she wants your dick, you know. There is 3 types of girls. There's the first type of girl, number 1, that dresses freely because she wants to look sexy. Because it's the expression of her feminine energy. She just wants to feel sexy for herself. That's the thing. If you look sexy, you feel sexy. This is psychology of fashion. And if you wear jogging pants, it's probably going to give you like this lazy vibe. You will remember a day where you're really lazy, sitting at home on your couch in a jogging pants. And if you actually get up and take a shower, put on your makeup, or if you're a man, just put on your sexy sweater and your jeans and your leather shoes, you will feel completely differently. And yes, women know we have a lot of sexual power and it's fun to play with. So we just put on that mood because it's hot. That doesn't mean that we want to have sex right now just because we're expressing what we own. Then there's the woman that dress sexy because they are insecure. That's a big thing. Most women that wrote me back admitted that they dress freely when they don't feel secure, and then the male attention makes them feel better, which is legit. We all understand, but guys, be honest, y'all are so insecure. That's why you even hit on the girl. You just want her in your bed for your ego, to help your insecurities. So both of us are like just selfish. Yes, who cares? The point is, it starts turning wrong when you're being disrespectful, which happens a lot. I was in the club this one time. It's not only the club, I'm just taking the club as an example because usually that's where you make a lot of effort to look the way you look. And there's a really sexual energy when you go partying. So I was there in this see-through top, and I just had like a string bra. And I thought it was like, oh my god, this is so sexy, but why not wear it? Like, why not show it? It looks hot. So there was like really many guys that told me it looks hot. And that's kind of what I wanted. Let's admit it, girls. We cannot lie. Let's not put everything on the guys. We know exactly that we want this attention and that we like compliments. But the compliments have to stay in their place as a compliment and not as a disrespectful threat. And that's the difference, guys. Because if you're wearing a sexy swim pants, I might look at you, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe I might just have some fantasies, there's nothing wrong with that, but I won't go to you and touch your balls and then say, well, I thought that's what you wanted. No, that's not what you wanted. You wanted to wear that because it's probably comfortable and because you like to see yourself in the mirror like that. And you want to share it. It's a positive thing. And being sexy is not a negative thing, but sexual harassment is. I mean, let's be honest, if you're going to the club in a thong, well, yes, then maybe a man will think that, and you can really not judge him. I'm sorry. If you're going to the club in a thong and a man thinks you want it, then okay, you can't judge him for thinking that. I mean, I would think that even if I'm a girl now. And then we have to learn, okay, why are we dressing that way? Are we doing it for attention, and how can I get the positive attention I actually want if I'm insecure? There is a difference between sexy and cheap. And even if you don't want to hear it, what you wear is what you express. And it's your choice. You just need to be really, really conscious about what you want to express. And that's what like most people are not. And then there's girls that just like teasing. A lot of girls told me they like teasing. Well, that's kind of unfair. Yeah, also enjoying the game, making men weak. And then they want some, and then you're like, well, no, fuck off. And then men are confused. Well, yeah, and then maybe they get angry because they don't understand, and then they see it as a threat. And you need to know that if you want that, okay, but you need to know that. And maybe men should also get more into the psychology of fashion and of what girls actually express and what they want, because often we are so unconscious. We just do things and then we don't think about it, and it happens all the time, over and over again. We get the same reaction from the same people, and then we just complain, oh my god, men are such pervs. But we don't really think about what we're doing, and we don't try to understand the guys, what they're thinking. That's why I'm explaining, especially for men, so you guys know why we're dressing that way. It's more important for the men because girls already know. But I asked so many guys and they were like, oh man, that makes so much sense what you're saying, but I never really thought about that. Well, now you can think about it. And if you see a girl walking by with her sexy skirt, maybe you will not stand there like slobbering and maybe even calling her a bitch. Like, hey bitch, come on, you're so hot. You want to come to my home? I mean, I've heard those jokes, and that is like a no-no. Girls just don't do that kind of shit. It's just rude. It's just stupid. So it's just, humans are ego. Of course you're going to want the positive attention. Once again, I personally like dressing classy because I like that teasing game when you don't really see everything. It's not all out there. I don't want to look that way. But if you do, be conscious about it and No judgment, please, for those kind of people. Sometimes I do dress a little wild, and it's just because women were oppressed and kept down for so long, and we get judged really much, and there's so many expectations. Women have to do that, women have to look this way, they can't do that, otherwise they're gonna be looked at that way. And if you just dress like that, it's just a feeling of freedom. It's because I want to feel free without being judged. And because this is a video with such a complex topic, there's gonna be a part 2 and a part 3. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I could give you some useful information, and you have a wonderful year. Mwah.